If you think so, go ahead.
Sit down facing me, Mr. Parker. Concentrate. Empty your mind of stray thoughts.
You know me. My name is Lord Boleskine. You have followed in my footsteps. Now you must destroy the curse of Cthulhu. Long ago, when Ilsmith had no name, a temple stood beside the shore. A sorcerer perpetrated barbarous sacrifices in the name of the great ancients. The walls amplified the chants of the blood-crazed adepts. The great ancients took pleasure in our suffering. They have not forgotten the splendor they once knew. If you do not act in 2 nights, when the comet passes, then the world will once more be enslaved to these loathsome gods. They must not be permitted to return. What I did 76 years ago, you must do. I will help you. But first, you must fight the men who give themselves over to these abominable rites. You must fight alone. One day, the ancient city toppled to the bottom of the ocean. Only thoughtless fools imagine the curse has been lifted for eternity. Of that accursed city, only a stone circle remains. There, the surviving members of the cult meet for their hideous rituals. The great ancients impatiently await the day when they will reconquer their lost kingdom. And in his city of dead Relia, Cthulhu dreams and waits. None may gaze upon the face of the gods and hope to keep his sanity. Now you must go to where Jonas rests for all eternity.
You must leave now. Remember, nothing is written forever. Believe in yourself.
Good evening, Mr. Bishop.
Good evening. You heard the news?
No. What is it?
Jug's dead. Bags discovered his body. Dr. Cobble says it was suicide. And I don't really believe that.
It's horrible.
Yes. I'll say goodbye. I was going to get the cemetery key.
Could you lend me the cemetery key? I would like a few moments there to collect my thoughts.
Sure. Take it.
Parker, so young, and already in the next world. Poor Parker. Poor Parker.
around the earth. The sun will turn.
You cannot win. You dare trouble my sleep, and for that you must pay the price.
Listen carefully, Jonas. Your sleep will soon be eternal. Do you hear me?
Your blood will be mine.
It's all over for you, Jonas. I'm going to destroy you and your filthy kind.
Imbecile! You know nothing of my powers. Gaze upon me and implore your feeble god. May Cthulhu grant me his aid. Parker, you cannot win.
Heavens, you are safe.
Thank you for saving my life.
He's exhausted. Walter, help me. We'll take him to the house. Do not struggle. No harm will come to you here.
I don't know how to thank you.
My son Walter told me of your adventure the other evening.
I really must go.
Such impatience! You must rest a little, and tell me of your adventure. Walter, hand over the tripod you took from Mr. Parker, and leave us, please. I would prefer all this to remain our secret. My son is easily impressed.
Horrible events are taking place in Ilsmouth. If I don't put a stop to them very soon, then even more ghastly things will happen. How lucky I was that you were there.
I take care of the graveyard. We heard the noise. It's not the first time folks have taken an interest in that grave.
Really?
My husband John, God rest his soul, told me of dreadful things before he passed on. We were newlyweds when Jonas died. John went to the Hambleton house for the wake.
Do they still live there?
No. After the fishery went bust and Jonas died, they moved closer to the harbor. Jonas's body was laid out on the top floor of the house. At that time, there was a window in the wall. John looked through, and what he saw was a desert with giant stones and strange creatures.
My God!
John was frightened. He lowered his eyes. On the ground was the sign. Wilbur, who was standing over his father's body, seemed ill at ease. He covered over the sign with a sheet. Well, do you know? The sign shone through the sheet. After that, the window was bricked up.
The sign must have something to do with the curse. If I can place the statuettes on... Let me explain. There are in Ilsmouth 4 families who are trying to help some unspeakably evil gods to return to this world. The gods are called the Great Ancients, and they ruled the world many thousands of years ago. To destroy these families, I must place these 4 statuettes on their houses. Strange words are engraved on the bases of these statuettes.
Who are these families?
Arlington, Hambleton, Coldstone, and Tyler.
I know that Walter hid a drawing of the sign around here. It was a kind of cross, I think. We must find it. I'll look near the fireplace.
Mrs. Webster, come quick. I found it.
Please, hurry, Mr. Parker. There isn't much time.
Parker, didn't anyone ever tell you how dangerous it is to go out at night? I'll have to kill you.
Aye. Yolk. So. Sa. Aye. Yolk. Tahu. Sa.
What are you saying? No, not that. Not that, Parker, please!
Good God. How horrible.
Oh, daggone, I beg you. From the depths of the abyss, come to my aid. Fill me with the power of the age-old courage.
Don't bother trying that on me, Parker. You're gravely mistaken if you imagine you can eliminate me. Rala! Gana! Half! Tick! Rala! Gana! Half! Tick!
No! Not that!
No, Parker. Not that. I beg you. Good God. How ghastly.
Cthulhu, help my faithful servant.
Naga! Hulu! Kau! Wig Naga! Hulu! Wig!
No, Parker! Not that! Parker! Have mercy! Not that! Please tell me you won't do that!
Dear God, how abominable!
Yog-Sothoth, may your demonic power guide my corrupted soul.
Dad, the dog's barking. He must be here. Dad, the dog's barking. He must be here.
strange. There was a kind of ball in this lamp. What could it have been for? A book called Magic Rites. Page 111. Yes, that's the right chapter. The worshippers of he who howls in the night. Oh, his symbol is the butterfly Hannibalus, more commonly referred to as the comet butterfly. 4 stigmas of different hues, red, white, blue and green, punctuate its wings. These wings are so fine that, with the help of a camera obscura equipped with a lantern, you can project these colors onto different materials. Thus, the operator could easily locate on sacred monoliths the secret positions where certain ritual talismans were placed. Once these talismans were placed and the ritual formula had been spoken, the operator could call upon or chase from the celestial sphere he who howls in the night. But all this is probably nothing but legend. So, Naya, shoot! Sir? So. Naya, shoot! Sir?
Face it, Parker.
You'll pay for this.
Impossible! God, find nothing but mercy, Parker! Parker the first guy! Ah! Parker!
Curse you!
A curse on you for Ilea! Svagana Iahe Cthulhu Eya! Oh, why have you all abandoned me? I curse you, Parker. You will not. You are Cthulhu. Dagon. You're someone.
I have the feeling that without you...
Mr. Parker, could you tell me what you were doing last night in Jonas Hambleton's house?
No, I couldn't tell you.
That's all very well, but...
What about if I told you I was acting in the interest of the whole community? Would you believe me?
Yes. I think I would believe you. I have lived in Ilsmouth too long not to know of some terrible things.
Doctor, if everything goes to plan, the evil shadow that hangs over Ilsmouth will soon be a mere memory.
I pray you are right. These things have something to do with the comet, don't they?
Yes, tonight's the night.
Then there is precious little time to be lost. Last night's events caused quite a stir. I was called upon this morning to practice an autopsy on the body of Andrew Arlington. For a few moments I almost lost my mind.
And Bags?
He understands nothing. By the way, be careful. He's looking for you.
I had gathered that much.
I must leave you. Duty calls. Good luck, Mr. Parker. Ah, Miss Gilchrist gave me this for you.
Thank you, Doctor. Come right away. I have made some important discoveries. H. Underhouse. Good evening.
Bless my soul, it's you, Mr. Parker. You gave me quite a turn. Have you heard what happened last night?
Dr. Carvel told me all about it this morning.
What a carry-on. I'm still under shock. Such screams. I don't suppose you've seen my niece.
I'm afraid I haven't, no.
That little Liberty Gibbet is up to Lord only knows what kind of mischief. I'm so worried. You really should pay us a visit, you know. Gloria would be most touched.
That won't be possible today, I'm afraid.
Ah, well, no matter. Goodbye, Mr. Parker.
Good day. Is Mr. Underhouse here?
Good day, ma'am. Oh, forgive me. With all these goings-on, I'm quite flustered. Mr. Underhouse is expecting you.
Mr. Parker, I was looking for you. I want some explanations about last night.
I'm all yours. If you'd care to come to Mr. Underhouse's apartment, we'll be able to talk.
Let's go.
Hello, Mr. Underhouse.
Sorry for bothering you. You wanted to talk to me somewhere where we wouldn't be overheard.
Be my guests, gentlemen.
Okay. Now where were you last night, Parker?
Well,
Sergeant, we spent the evening together. If you want more precise details, we talked about Indians.
You're sure about that, Mr. Underhouse?
Yesterday, I gave my key to Mr. Parker. We talked until 3 o'clock in the morning. By the way, we noticed something unusual. We saw Zeke hanging around Coldstone's place. That must have been about midnight.
Zeke? My informer? So he tried to trick me. He's the brains behind this whole plot? I'm really sorry, Mr. Parker. That Zeke is going to pay for this, I'm telling you.
you did me a very great favor.
You must act quickly. Baggs will eventually realize that Zeke is not the mastermind he imagines him to be. Tonight is the night of the Comet. Narackumous must not be allowed to intervene. His power is considerable.
What can be done?
An old friend of mine lives in the forest. He's an Indian called Narackumous. He left me this in case of... It was before my accident.
To fight the sorcerer, you will need to find the sacred bow and arrow. They belong to the youngest. His accursed family lives from the sea. The bow is hidden where the fire lives. The feather on the wood will fly towards me. I don't understand.
The feather belongs to Indian tradition. As for the bow and arrow, you'll have to find them.
Well, I'll do my best. Where does this Narackumous live?
Atawanga will tell you. Be on your way. And don't forget my photo of the stone circle.
I won't.